Hello students, I hope that you are good, well and fine. Today we will be seeing NCERT exercise 5.6 solutions. Okay, so far we have discussed enough theory to discuss the exercise 5.6. Okay, so in 5.6 exercise, what we have to do? We have to just simply find the dy over dx. That's it. We have to just simply find the dy over dx, and this exercise mainly focusing on the concept of parametric forms or parametric functions, in which we are taking either t as our parameter or theta as our parameter. Okay, so let's start our first question. So x is equals to 2at square, y is equals to at square, at power 4. Okay, so dy over dx will be what? This will be, I will be just directly writing dy over dx will be dy over dt divided by dx over dt. That's it. And dy over dt will be 4at cube, and dx over dt will be 4at. 4a and 4a will be cancelled. You only left with t square. So your final answer for this will be t. Okay, clear? Okay, okay. So okay, I hope that it is clear. Now let's see the solution. So as you can see, t square will be the correct answer. Okay, now for the second question, the same thing we have to do. Okay, the same thing we have to do. Now in same, this will give you dy over dx is equals to dy over d theta. Now our parameter is theta. So it will be minus b sine theta. Minus b sine theta divided by, this will be minus a sine theta. Okay, minus a sine theta. As you can see, minus this minus will be cancelled. Sine theta and sine theta will be cancelled. You only left with b by a. So your answer will be b by a. Okay, as you can see, your answer will be just b by a. Okay, I hope that it is clear to you. Now let us move to next slide. Let us move to the next question. So x is given sin t, y is given cos 2t. This means what? We are having parameter t. So dy over dx will be dy over dt, which means minus 2 sin t, minus 2 sin 2t. It will be minus 2 sin 2t. Okay, minus 2 sin 2t, and in denominator you will get just cos t. Now sin 2t, you know 2 sin t cos t, so this will give you minus of 4 sin t. So your final answer will be minus 4 sin t. Okay, as you can see, minus 4 sin t. Okay, so dx by dt will be cos t, dy by dt will be this thing, and first of all we have to differentiate this. As you can see, this will give you just 2, and differentiating this will give you differentiating cos t, differentiating cos 2t will give you what? Minus of sin 2t. So multiply them, you will get your final answer as minus 2 sin 2t. Now just divide dy by dt with dx by dt, you will get your final answer. Okay, what we have used? We have used 2 sin theta cos theta is equals to sin 2 theta. We use this thing. Okay. Let us move next. Next problem. Next problem says what? That x is equals to 4t, y is equals to 4 by t. Now differentiate them. You will have dy over dt, or let me just write down step by step. So dy over dx will be what? Dy over dt, and this will be minus 4 but divided by t square divided by just 4. You will have your final answer as minus 1 by t square. Okay, clear? As you can see. So dx over dt is just 4, but dy over dt will be 4 by t. In this way we can take 4 common, so you have to just differentiate 1 by t with respect to t. This will be what? Minus 1 by t square, and just multiply, you will get minus 4 by t square. Okay, that's why you will get your final answer as minus 1 by t square. Okay, so what we have used in this, that differentiation of what? 1 by x can be rewritten as differentiation of x power minus 1. Yes, and if you recall, there is a rule for that write the whatever power written, okay, as a coefficient of the given parameter, and what? Reduce one power, as you can see. So you will get minus 2. So this means you will have minus of 1 by x square. Okay. In general, what we are doing in general. Okay. So in general, x. Okay. Clear? So in general, what we are doing x power n differentiation. Differentiation will be as n multiply with x power n minus 1. This is what is happening. Okay, I hope that it is clear. Okay, simple, very simple. Now let us move to next problem. So problem number 5 says that x is equals to cos theta minus cos 2 theta, and y is equals to sin theta minus 2 sin theta. Now let's just differentiate. What you will get, first of all, dy over dx will be dy over d theta. So dy over d theta will be cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta divided by minus sin theta plus 2 sin 2 theta. This form. Okay. So this will be your answer. If you want to reduce it more, you can do that. Okay. Clear? Okay. So let's see. So as you can see, your x and y is already given in this form. Dx by d theta will be this, what? 2 sin theta. Dx by dt is equals to 2 sin 2 theta minus sin theta, as you can see here. And dy over d theta will be cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta, as you can see, and this will be your answer. Okay, if you want to break it more, please do so. Okay, clear? Now let us move to next question. Next problem says what? Next problem is sixth problem, and sixth problem saying if x is equals to a theta minus sin theta and y is equals to a 1 plus cos theta. So here parameter is theta. So now dx, so I will be just directly finding the derivative with respect to x. This will be dy over d theta. This will be a minus sin theta, and in denominator you will get a 1 minus cos theta, this thing. If you want to reduce it, please do so. Okay, so how we are going to reduce it? Let's see. So okay, so we just broke this sine theta into 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2 in this form, and 1 minus theta is equals to 2 sine square theta by 2. From here you can cancel this one extra power from the denominator. You will left with what? And 2 also will be cancelled. You only left with minus cos theta by 2 and sine theta by 2. So you will have this form, and this is just nothing but cot minus cot theta by 2. This is just nothing but minus cot theta by 2. Okay, clear? So I hope that it is clear. Let us move to the next problem. Problem number 7. So problem 7. Okay, problem 7. X is given in this form, y is given in this form. So your differentiation will be what? As you can see. So let me just show you. So dx by dt will be differentiate this thing with respect to t. Okay, so after differentiating, what I am using, we are using u divided by v whole derivative is equals to just nothing, the square of the denominator, and then denominator will be multiplied with the derivative of the numerator, and then minus. Now derivative of the new denominator will be multiplied with the numerator. Okay, this thing we will be using. So square of this denominator will be cos 2 theta. Now this will be just remains untouched. Now differentiation of this numerator, now minus the numerator will be untouched. Now differentiation with the denominator. Okay, this will be same. So sine cube theta, sine cube t means 3 sine square t multiply with differentiation of sine t. Now minus sine qt. Now differentiation of this thing will be 1 by 2 root cos 2t multiply with differentiation with respect to t of cos 2t. Okay, now here you will have just simplified these things, and this will be cos t. As you can see, we have wrote every form, every expression, and from this it will be minus 2 sine 2t. So minus 2 sine 2t, and this is already we have got. So what we are left with now, just simplify things. What things? Take LCM from the numerator. What you will get? You will have your expression like this: 3 cos 2t sine square t cos t plus sine qt sine 2t divided by cos 2t root cos 2t. Okay, now what? Now dy over dt will be what? Differentiation of this with respect to t. What you will have? Just the same thing, we will be applying the quotient rule. So by quotient rule, the denominator square. Now the denominator will be multiplied with the numerator differentiation, and minus. Now the numerator will be multiplied with the denominator's differentiation, as you can see. So this differentiation will be 3 cos square t multiplied with differentiation of cos t. Now minus of cos cube t multiply with 1 by 2 root cos 2t multiply with differentiation of cos 2t. Okay, now what? Now differentiation of will be sine minus sine t, and for this it will be minus 2 sine 2t. Now take LCM, you will get this as your expression. Okay, so we have got dy over dt, we have got dx over dt. Now we will find dy over dx. How? Just put things in this form, which is dy over dt divided by dy over dx. Okay, now so just putting things, you will have what? This sort of things by taking what? As you can see, what we have done, we have taken just nothing but use the sine 2t form here and sine 2t form here. That's it. Okay, clear? Okay. Now, if you try to see that we have taken sine t cos t and sine t cos t common from the numerator as well as from the denominator, you can easily cancel this form sine t cos t. Okay, now what terms are remaining? As you can see, if you try to see it closely, the terms are remaining. We can apply some formula. What formula? As you can see, if you take cos t common, okay, so applying what? First of all, I will be using cos 2t form. What cos 2t? Which is this 1 minus 2 sine square t. This will be your cos 2t. Okay, clear? In the cos form, and also I will be using cos 2t in the sine form. Okay, this thing I'm using both of the form. Here I will be using the cos form, here I will be using the sine form. Now taking things arranged, what I will get, this will be what? Your this will be what, and this will be what? As you can see, you have this form. Okay, as you have this form, and this can be reduced to just nothing but what? This can be easily reduced to, as you can see, sine, I think it can be easily reduced to cos 3 theta divided by sine 3 theta, which will be cot 3 theta. Okay, minus cot 3 theta. Okay, if you take minus common, then you can reduce to, so your answer for this will be minus cot 3t. This will be your final answer for dy over dx. Okay, if you take minus common from the numerator, you will get this form as you can see, cos 3t, and in denominator you are already having what? Sine 3t. Okay, the formula is not correctly written over here, so remove this 3 from here and remove this power 3 from here. Okay, now the formula is perfect to use. Okay, simple. Okay, now let us move to the problem number 8. I hope that the solution is very clear to you. Now problem 8 says, if x is what? Let me just use the eraser. Okay, clear? Okay, now if x is this and y is this, so dy over dx will be, let's see, dy over dx will be very easy and very quick to answer. It will be a, so sorry, this will be dy over dx will be taking a common. Why? Because a is a constant, so it will not affect anything. Okay, in multiplications. Now derivative of this, okay, okay, derivative of this and derivative of this, we will and add them, you will got your dx over dt. So a multiplied with derivative of cos form, derivative of log and tan form, you will get what? This will be minus sine t. This will be what? First of all, it will be 1 by 10 t by 2, and now differentiate 10 t by 2. Now you will get what? We know this will be cot, so sine, this will be cot, 1 by 10 is cot. Yes, and this will be what? 10 is sec square, so it will be sec square t by 2. Now differentiate t by 2, it will be just half, so you will get this whole form. Now what is happening? If you try to see, I broke this cot into ratio of cos and sine, and sec into the reciprocal of cos. So this and this will be cancelled. You only left with, in denominator, it will be 1 by sine 2 theta. This can be reduced to 1 by sine 2 theta. This means sine t. Okay, you are having now this, so this can be reduced further as, okay, this can be reduced further as minus sine square t plus 1 divided by sine t, and this will be cos square t, and this can be reduced to what? So we are only we are only stopping at this stage. We are not going to simplify it further. If you want to simplify it, you can reduce it in this form: cot a cot t, okay, a cot t cos t, this form if you want to make it. Okay, now dy over dt will be what? Just simple a cos t. Now divide a cos t by, if you are using this thing, then you will left with just nothing but you will left with what? You will left, so a cos will be cancelled. You are only left with 1 by cos cot t, and 1 by cot t is just tan t. So you get your answer as tan t. Okay, very simple. Okay, now let us move to next problem. So okay, ninth problem. X is equals to what? X is equals to a sec theta and y is equals to b tan theta. Now dx over d theta, if you want to evaluate, what you will have? You will have a sec theta tan theta. Okay, sec theta tan theta, and y will be b sec square theta. Let me just show you the answer. So as you can see, dx by d theta is equals to a sec theta tan theta, and dy by d theta will be b sec square theta. Now just divide. What you will get? You will get b sec square theta, a sec theta tan theta. Now sec to sec cancel. It will be what? As you can see, it will be 1 by sine, and 1 by sine will be, so this will be reduced to 1 by sine, so it can be further reduced as b by a cosec theta, as the reciprocal of sine theta is cosec theta. Okay, so your answer for the ninth problem will be b by a cosec theta. Simple. Okay, now let us move to next problem, problem number 10. Now problem 10 says that x is equals to a cos theta plus theta sin theta, y is equals to a sin theta minus theta cos theta. So very easy to solve. Let me just show you the solution. So the given equations are this. Okay, so the given equation are these. Okay, now what? Now dx by d theta can be directly evaluated as a minus sine theta plus sine theta plus theta cos theta. As you can see, minus theta sine theta plus theta cos theta. Directly you can write them. Sine to sine will be cancelled, and you are only left with a theta sine theta. So your dx by d theta will be this. Now for y, it will be y dy over d theta is equals to a multiply with cos theta minus cos theta. Cos theta minus cos theta will be cancelled. Now it will be theta sine theta. So you will only left with theta sine theta. So a theta sine theta. Okay, simple. So now you are at what? As you can see, dy over dx will be just divide. So it will be a theta sine theta, a theta cos theta. So a theta will be cancelled, as you can see, and you only left with what? You only left with tan theta. Okay, you only left with tan theta. Okay, clear? Okay, now, so this means, so we have solved the 10th problem also. Now the 11th problem, the last problem of this exercise 5.6. Then we will have, after this we will have enough tools, enough understanding to solve our parametric function, parametric forms. Okay, the derivative of parametric forms. So let's now see the 11th problem. Now 11th problem says x is this, y is this, then we have to show dy over dx is equals to minus y by x. Okay, very simple. So let me just show you. So as you can see, okay, so we have to do just nothing but derivative of this. The derivative of this will be, let me just quickly tell you. So what is happening, as you can see, okay, so very simple. So okay, so just take, we are using the log form. Okay, we are using the log form. Now log x is equals to 1 by 2 sine inverse t log a. Now now derivate them, you will get 1 by x dx by dt is equals to half log a differentiation of what, sine inverse t, and sine inverse t differentiation is just nothing, 1 by root 1 minus t square, and the x will be multiplied here. So you will get x log a divided by 2 root 1 minus t square. Now the same thing will be done with the y. So apply log, you will have half cos inverse t log a. Now 1 by y dy over dx is equals to half log a multiply with the derivative of cos inverse t. Okay, now cos inverse t is just nothing but this. So dy d theta, if you remember, sine inverse theta is same as minus of d by d theta cos inverse theta. This thing, both are same if you just put minus either here or here. Okay, clear? The same thing. So now this will be minus of 1 by root 1 minus 2 t square, as you can see. Now what? So just divide what you will left with. So dy by dt is this, and dy over dx will be what? Dy over dt divided by dy over dx by dt. Now dy over dt, just substituted your value, and dx, okay, and dx by dt is here, so substitute. So log a will be cancelled, log a will be cancelled, 2 will be cancelled, and root 1 minus t square will be cancelled. You are only left with, in numerator you will have minus y, and in denominator you will have just x. So the final form you will get is minus y divided by x. Okay, so hence you proved whatever given in the question. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you understood every explanation, every step of questions of this 5.6 exercise. Okay, so we will be ending up here. We will be back soon with more theoretical part and more problems, more examples of this chapter, chapter 5, continuity and differentiability. Okay, so thank you all.